Alfred's Alphabet Walk, A Story for Eli by Victoria Chess. And this book is from Julia. There's Aunt Juju's name. Victoria Chess, Alfred's Alphabet Walk. And this book belongs to Julia. On Saturday morning, Alfred's mother told him to stay in the front yard and learn all the letters from A to Z. But Alfred hid the alphabet book in a tree trunk and ran right out of the yard. Alfred tiptoed by 2 ancient alligators so as not to disturb them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 letter A's. He came to a tree full of brown bats, hanging bottoms up and heads below. And here are the bats, and there's their little ears and their eyes, and they're hanging in the tree. On the riverbank sat some curious cats catching crabs. They called hello to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letter C's that Aunt Julia has circled for you. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cats. Down the road was a dreadful dog. He did not call hello. He growled instead. And there's one fat dog. And look at Alfred's face. He looks a little worried. Alfred stopped to watch 8 egret eggs as they were about to hatch. And here's the egret. It's a pretty bird with white feathers, and it's sitting on the eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 eggs by a nice little pond. And 5 flying fish flew right over his head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What color are those fish? And there's Alfred's shirt. It has 2 colors. What are they? Red and white. He walked on and soon came to a group of gray gorillas. They were all grinning. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 letter G's for gorilla, and 1, 2, 3 gorillas. A herd of hungry hogs were hurrying home. Well, that's a lot of pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A hog? Is that a boy pig? Well, I don't know. Difference between hogs and pigs, but they look the same to me. An iguana sat in some ivy eating an ice. He invited Alfred to have one too. Letter I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's the iguana. What color is the iguana? Alfred said goodbye to the iguana and soon came to a juggling jaguar under a juniper tree. You remember what Uncle Matt was juggling? The ball has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls that he's juggling. And here Alfred's holding 3 juggling pins. And their color is blue. That's right. He helped a kangaroo named Kate to fly a kite. And there's the kangaroo. She's got a long tail. And kangaroos go hop, hop, hop. And the kite is pretty with 2 colors. What are they? Red and yellow. Right. A lazy lion was lapping water near a lily patch. Alfred crept past him. There's the lion. Why do you think Alfred would creep past the lion? Are lions scary? What kind of sound does a lion make? Roar. He rested a moment and asked directions of a mole. who lived in a mound of earth, but the mole mumbled so much that Alfred could not understand him. And there's a little mole peeking out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letter M's on this story. And look at all those pretty flowers. Blue and red and orange and yellow, and then some little orange ones. A nightingale nibbling nasturtiums did not notice Alfred. Well, what do you think a nasturtium might be? Do you see a nightingale? It's a bird. There's the bird, and he's sitting in a flower pot. So, a nasturtium is a kind of flower. But some odd old owls on an oak branch ogled him. Ogled? I don't know. But there are 3 owls. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3. And what is Alfred doing? Looks like he's swinging. His feet are pulled up, and he's holding onto the branch. He's playing while he's talking to the owls. A paunchy porcupine, picnicking alone, invited Alfred to join him. "Thank you," said Alfred, "but I'm not hungry." And look, the porcupine has a sandwich and something green. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a green cookie? I don't know. Alfred walked on and came to a grove of quince trees. A quarrelsome queen bee came buzzing by, so he did not pick any quinces. Can you find the bee in the picture? Right, there it is on his tail. And look at all of the quinces in the tree. They look kind of like lemons or something because they're yellow. Or maybe they look like a pear. I don't know. I've never had a quince that I can remember. Some rabbits were playing Ring Around the Rosie. He played too for a while. There's another R word that they didn't write down. Can you see something on this page that begins with the letter R? Rainbow. You're right. There's the rainbow up high in the sky. So pretty. A silly sloth snoozing in the shade of a sumac tree didn't even wake up. That's a fancy-looking sumac tree. And the sloth hangs upside down. He hangs on with his claws. And that's the way he sleeps. Pretty silly way to sleep, if you ask me. A tortoise and a toad were trying to toss tiddlywinks into a top hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letter T's. And the tortoise is the same thing as a turtle, right? And here's the toad. And that could also be a frog. And there's the top hat. And they're trying to throw these little plastic things into the hat. Not a game we see very often. Tiddlywinks. Alfred stopped to say hello to his cousin Umberto, who was sitting under an umbrella. What color is the umbrella? Purple. That's right. Can't see Umberto very well. And then chatted a while with his friend, the venomous viper, who offered him some violets. Notice he's staying far away from the venomous viper. Venomous means that it has poison and it could be a dangerous kind of snake. Okay, we're almost at the end of the alphabet. V. Alfred met a wolf and a wolverine going for a walk. He went part of the way with them. What would a wolf sound like? Ooh! And I have no idea what kind of sound a wolverine would make. But they're walking all together like they're friends. That's nice. It was getting dark, and Alfred tripped over a no exit sign in the yard where the yak lived. Probably not too many animals whose name begins with X. But yard and yak both begin with Y. And there's the yak. He's got lots of long gray hair. And mountains. Those almost look like mountains in Colorado where Grandma lives. He was frightened by a zebra and a zorille who chased him zealously, and he decided it was time to go home. Those are all good Z words. I'm going to have to go look up what a zorille is. Kind of almost looks like a porcupine or a hedgehog or a skunk. It's got a little stripe. I don't know. When he got to his house, his mother asked him where he had been all day. Ooh, he's been gone a long time. The lights are on in the house. You can see the yellow lights from the inside. Alfred smiled and said, "Out for a walk." And he recited all the letters from A to Z. His mother was so pleased, she hugged him. Can you sing the ABCs with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Well, thank you to Aunt Julia for circling all of the letters of the alphabet for us. That was a good story. Alfred's Alphabet Walk. Grandma loves you, Eli.